Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maribel. So for today's video, like always, I'm going to start with the Bible verse. It is 2 Timothy chapter 2 verses 22. Verse 22. So flee youthful passions and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call on the Lord from a pure heart. With that verse, you know what I'm going to say. I wanted to speak today about dating. Dating that I have done before marriage, and that in my experience, I do not recommend to young people, especially if you're going to be dating from people to people. And that's what I was doing. And of course, let's start with, if you read my if you saw my first ever video on YouTube. I don't know, had a bad quality of audio, but in that video, it was about my testimony. I gave my life to Jesus for the second time, and I had to go through this depression. I had to go to deliverance, and in this video, I talked about why was the reason that I started this deliverance process. It was because I was in a relationship that I thought that God blessed me with. I did not wait in God. And after that relationship, which was long distance, which was like I said, probably wasn't God's approval. It was for about 3 years with this long distance. And after that, of course, it was over. And I basically was like in this depression state that I wanted to date and I wanted to meet new people. And dating, wow, that was my husband. He always messed up my videos. Oh goodness. Okay, let's continue. So dating, from guy to guy, I was like, basically I was comparing to my first relationship. I was like, no, because this guy is not like that guy. No, because he's not perfect like that guy. No, because he doesn't make me happy like the other guy. And basically I was just comparing, and I was dating from guy to guy and just looking and searching for that Mr. Perfect, right? And that's why so this mentality of looking for Mr. Right guy, Mr. Perfect, trying to fulfill that emptiness, that void that I had because of the past relationship that I broke over. So of course I started praying and fasting more, and during that time, I believe it was 2010, I had my deliverance. Is when I took control of my life, basically. And I said, and I prayed to God, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna wait for the right guy. I'm gonna wait for you, Lord, to bless me. I don't know why, why I'm overthinking things, why, because I'm too young, and I need to concentrate on what you're gonna give me, and I can't be, going off like that, living life that, that it's not me, And then, like I said, once I got delivered, I got right with God. I decided to end all relationships, relationships meaning like friendships that were not right with God and with me. So I decided to end. And friendships that I had with guys, it was strictly friendship. It was nothing more than that. And those were people that didn't really, weren't Christian. They went to church. They didn't, and they were always like giving me bad advice. So those friendships I cut off. I stopped, of course, like I said, I cut off all dating, because basically where you're in the world, you're dating is like you're knowing, you're getting to know someone, and you have, as a Christian, you're supposed to date knowing that person is right for you. For example, my husband now. I was dating him knowing that he was gonna be my husband, knowing that I'm gonna form a family with him, knowing that I was gonna be blessed because of him, because he was gonna be united with me. Knowing because he went to church. He was looking for God, for his faith, for his growth, and we're growing together. Knowing that he was there to pray for me and to lift me up in prayer, and to you don't know how many times when we recently got married, how many times my husband had to pray for me so I could get delivered, because I was in this process still of feeling kind of depressed, and that's a whole other story, because there were when we recently got married, there were certain people that didn't really agree to our marriage or anything like that. So I was dealing with that as well. I sort of had depression. I sort of have a lot of stress, and I had like many panic attacks. That was during our, first two of our marriage, and first and 2 years of marriage. And I was dealing with that, and my husband was praying and praying. You know how that's so, like, that's such a blessing of God to have that in your life. And that's why I say it's so good to wait in God, and hold on to dating, hold on to talking to guys on Facebook, hold on to talking to guys on Instagram, hold on to texting that cute guy that you saw at a mall. Hold on to that, because God is going to bless you with so much more. I also have, because there are many verses, many verses that that speak to the youth. And it says, one of them also is 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. And it says, do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partnership has righteousness with lawlessness? Or what fellowship has light with darkness? That just says so much. And the best verse yet, and this is my favorite verse. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4-7. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. And when you find that person that God gives you and tells you and confirms you over and over, like prophets, by brothers and sisters from church, by dreams. When God confirms you over and over, that person is the right person for you, a person that you're going to spend your whole eternity with, that you're going to have form a family, and you're going to, it's so important. And it, like that verse says, love is patient. You have to be patient, because that person is there for you, and is always, like I said, God is so good. God always gives you what you need. Is not what you think you need. God gives you what you need. God gives you what you desire the most and beyond. That's what God gives you. So I want to thank you for listening to me, and I want to bless you all with this word, and keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting. And follow me on social media. Let's become friends. Message me if you need a prayer. You can write down below. If you need a prayer, you can message me on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you would like. So thank you for watching.